We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and guess what? We're bringing Laremy Tunsil with us. Breaking news for you Commanders fans as the Washington Commanders have traded a haul of draft picks for offensive tackle with the Houston Texans, Laremy Tunsil. I didn't see this coming. Loco Lopez didn't see this coming. Jack Sperry didn't see it coming. Our Texans Today host Jeremy Chuggs didn't see it coming. This came out of nowhere. But I'm so fired up about it. So fired up to talk about it with you guys over the next 8 to 10 minutes. You are in the best place for the best content on the Washington Commanders. And I cannot convince you guys any more than I already have, okay? If you love Commanders breaking news updates as quickly as they can come, then this is the channel for you guys. Whenever news happens, we make a video. And we'll be doing that all offseason long into the 2025 NFL season. You found the right place. So, for free, hit that sub button and join us for the rest of free agency. All right, here's what the trade looks like officially. The Commanders receive offensive tackle Laremy Tunsil and a 2025 fourth-round pick. And the Texans receive 4 draft picks, a 2025 third and 7th, and a 2026 second and 4th. I believe that makes the amount of draft picks that Washington now has for the upcoming 2025 NFL draft, I think it's at like 4. Because you traded away a pick for Debo, your 5th. You just traded away your 3rd and your 7th. So now I believe you have 1, 2, 4, 6. But hey, they made it obvious with this move in protecting Jayden Daniels that they are focused on winning now, okay? This isn't a team. This isn't a coach. This isn't an organization that sees the fact that they've got a rookie quarterback and says, you know what? We are set up so well for the future. Let's slow play this and let's just bank on being competitive in the next few years. No, they are taking advantage of the rookie contract that Jayden Daniels is still on. They're taking advantage of the run they just made to the NFC freaking championship game, and they're saying, we're going to get better. And how will we get better? Oh, let's just add the, 3rd best pass blocking left tackle in the National Football League? He had an 88.4 pass blocking grade in 2025, and in 17 games, only allowed 2 sacks. And this is kind of why it was so surprising to me, because Houston's offensive line was putrid. They were horrific. I don't know if you guys remember that. I believe it was week 3, Thursday night football game, Bears, Texans, and it was atrocious. CJ Stroud could not get a breath in for the entirety of the season, and now they're going and trading away their best offensive lineman? I don't get it, but I'm not mad about it, okay? I'm not mad about it one single bit. Wow, we got a lot more to talk about, but before we do, I've been talking a lot. Now it's time for you guys to talk to me in the comment section down below. What's your one-word reaction to the Laremy Tunsil trade? If I had to pick one, mine would probably be shocked, but it's your turn to voice your opinion in the comment section. You guys let me know how you feel. You guys let me know what you feel, and let me know right now. So Laremy Tunsil is a Washington Commander. The Commanders' offensive line just got that much better. Okay, you looked at this offense and you said they need to improve in 2 places. They need to improve on their tackle, and they need to improve in their wide receivers. And what has Washington done in this offseason so far? They went and traded for Debo Samuel, and they just went and traded for Laremy Tunsil. Okay, it's obvious they see their needs and they're addressing their needs. Okay, and Ronnie Stanley got signed this past week on Saturday. I truly believe that Washington was looking at Ronnie Stanley and saying, you know what, we believe this is our left tackle of the future. Unfortunately, he got to deal with the Baltimore Ravens, and you didn't get him to free agency to make him an offer. But, you know what? You said, let's pivot. Let's not settle for Dan Moore Jr. and overpay him. Let's not settle for Cam Robinson and overpay him. Let's go out, let's be aggressive, and let's get a left tackle that's probably even better than he is for a cheaper price than you would have paid. Okay, and that's the thing. $20.95 million is his base. You owe him about $400K in roster bonuses. Basically, you're going to pay him around $21 million a year. Now, Ronnie Stanley took less than that to stay in Baltimore, but you can bet your bottom dollar if he was going to leave, he would have required more than $20 million. He would have probably been paid somewhere around 22. So you get a better tackle for cheaper. And he's still got 2 years left on his deal. Man, I can't tell you how pumped up this move makes me. I can't tell you how I don't want to say how proud I am of Dan Quinn and Adam Peters and this entire organization, but it just shows you that they're taking the talent that this team has seriously, okay? And they are not taking it for granted. They're not taking these rookie contract years for granted. I think that Kinlaw was a little bit of an overpay, but I think this Tunsil trade is just right on the money. Alrighty, I got more to talk about, more news to get into for the Washington Commanders. But before that, if you guys want to get into anything that's, nice, cozy, perfect, looks great, feels good, then go on to chatsports.com/Commanders t-shirt, Commanders shirt, and get this Commanders t-shirt for 50% off. Okay, it's nice burgundy and gold. You got the logo on the front. You got nothing on the back. How many times do you guys get a t-shirt? You're like, oh, I love the front. And then you look at the back and it's just like this massive emblem, this massive logo, and you're like, I don't really want that anymore. This is just as plain and simple as it gets. It was $40. Now it's only $20. Okay? The days are longer. They're getting a little bit hotter. I know it gets a little warm in the DMV in the summertime. If you want to be dripped out to the best of your abilities, go ahead and get this Commanders shirt at chatsports.com/Commanders shirt. Easy. Link will be in the comments and description of today's video. Alrighty, there's the trade again. Tunsil for a 4th round pick, and then you get you get the 4th round pick. You also give up a 3rd, 7th, 2nd, and 4th. If you see that trade, I think it's good. I think I don't want to say maybe gave up too many draft picks. I don't love that you're giving up a 2nd in 2026, but I still think it's worth it for getting a guy that's so great in pass blocking. Grade the trade for me, okay? Give me an A, B, C, D, or F in the comment section down below. Voice your opinion. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think about it, and grade it for me A, B, C, D, or F. Now, before we get going, we got one more thing to get to, and that is Laremy Chinn is signing with the Las Vegas Raiders, a 2-year, $16 million deal. I really thought Laremy Chinn was probably going to make his way back to Washington. $8 million a year, I think I would have paid Laremy Chinn that much. I don't think that's that much of an overpay in Las Vegas. It just seems that Washington and Chinn probably just couldn't come to an agreement on the contract, and Chinn is no longer a Washington Commander. And I think that's where the focus now shifts for this Commanders offseason. Whether that's adding to free agency over the next 48 hours to a week or so, or that's just looking toward the NFL draft. But I think the focus now shifts to secondary. How can you make up for that loss in the safety room? How can you get better in the cornerback room? And where can you improve on this defense to make sure that your team is as well-rounded as it can possibly be? Okay, you feel pretty good about where you are offensively, right? With the protection now for Jaden Daniels, you still got JD, you got Debo, you got Terry. I think a extension for him is coming pretty shortly. Now you face the defense, the secondary mainly. Try to add a corner, try to add safety, and if they do that, I'd be very, very confident for this team going into 2025. Quickly before we go, we're just going to roll through these, right? What the moves that the Washington Commanders have made so far. Debo Samuel, Zane Gonzalez, a new deal. Bobby Wagner, a 1-year deal worth up to $9.5 million. Zach Ertz, 1-year deal, $6.25 million. Obviously, you signed Javon Kinlaw. You just traded for Laremy Tunsil. It's been a busy, busy day. That's exactly exactly why you guys should lock us in. Hit that sub button. We'll be here for the rest of this free agency period. Whenever something happens, we'll get something for you out on the channel as quickly as we can. For Loco Lopez, myself, Jack Sperry, y'all have a great day.